And welcome! Today I want to share with you what I think is the best kart racing game for the Game Boy Advance, Crash Nitro Kart. Now, Nitro Kart is just a port of the PlayStation 2 game, but specifically for the Game Boy Advance. And due to the limitations of the Game Boy Advance, it was done in the same style as Mario Kart Super Circuit, or Super Mario Kart. But in my view, Nitro Kart is better than both of those games, since it uses and borrows from Crash Team Racing. So what is in here is all the same bells and whistles that you would expect from a Crash Team Racing game or a Nitro Kart game. So you have the full adventure mode with trophies and your CNK tokens and cups with time trials, and all that is here, which makes the game infinitely more replayable than Super Circuit, as there's always something to do. It's sort of like a checklist that you can just tick things off as you're playing through the game. You also have the same weapons from Nitro Kart with a bit of a CTR twist to them, and most importantly, you have your drift boosting. It's a bit more difficult to do in Nitro Kart than it is in Crash Team Racing, since it's a little bit more intuitive. As if you were to go into a corner and start drifting and press the opposite trigger button like you normally would expect, you wouldn't be able to boost, because the left trigger is actually dedicated to weaponry. When you actually hit into a corner now, you have to turn in, press A to go and boost, which means letting go of the gas to get an extra boost. You won't lose your speed or your momentum. Once you go into a turn, it automatically puts the gas on full. But it's a bit counterintuitive if you've played other kart racing games, because normally when you let go of that gas, you start slowing down, which isn't natural for people who've done kart racing games. But overall, it works surprisingly well, especially on the Game Boy Advance. But the limitations of the Game Boy Advance does rear its head into the levels. The levels in the game are fun. They are a little bit more unique than the typical Mario Kart track that you would find on the Game Boy Advance. However, the developers of the game, Vicarious Visions, does try its best to push some more uniqueness to it. So you'll never find the aesthetics of one track being pasted on top of another track. And if it does, it's very rare. And every track tries its best to feel unique. But due to the limitations of the gameplay, they do all eventually become samey, and they do feel samey, which is okay. For the time, it was a good thing. But nowadays, especially with the fact that I can grab my Nintendo Switch and I can play the new Crash Team Racing Remastered Nitro Fueled, the game becomes a little bit harder to recommend. If you're looking for a Game Boy Advance kart racing game, it is really easy to recommend it. But with the advancements of hardware and how available portable systems like the PSP is, or the PlayStation Vita, it's really hard to recommend this game, because you can just play Crash Team Racing on the go. You can just play Nitro Fueled on the go. So if you're looking for a kart racing game, this would not be one that I would immediately point you towards. But if you're looking for something different, and you're looking for something a little more unique, Nitro Fueled is absolutely worth your time to look at it, even if it's just because it's a relic from the time. If you're ever interested, go pick it up. And if you're not, Crash Team Racing is still one of the best games you can play on the go. But anyways, thank you ever so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't know if I'm going to be making more of these ones. I think I will. And, well, take care.